Hello everyone. We are live. Give me a few seconds to get everything done. So first, I want to post on Discord that we are live. Um, Here we go. Let me retrieve the link. I don't know why. I probably should have done this before starting the stream, but then I would have started a few minutes later. So yes, I am a bit not punctual today. Um, Let me see. So just give me 2 minutes, please, to get everything sorted. There we go. And sending this to my friend as well. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? My guess would be probably. The answer to that is probably in my life. Um, okay, I can see the chat big, so I can read what you guys say. And just one more thing to do. Um, Check if the overlay is working. Let's see if I write something. Hi everyone. Does it appear in the overlay? It does not. Okay. It doesn't. And what if I do this? So if I pull chat from here, would it work? Do another mini test. Test? Yes, it's working. I forgot that I have to pop out chat on the PC. Okay, now I'm done. I got everything working, hopefully. Um, Now I did. I also started up StreamerBot. How's everyone doing today? How is your... It's more than the middle of the day going, yeah. Out of habit, I would have asked that, but no, it's Thursday, it's not Wednesday. Um, I Let me get into Palia, turn up the volume. I wasn't able to stream yesterday. Those who are in my Discord were notified that I had a medical investigation and it was scheduled at about 3:30. So I intended to stream from 5 my time in case I got home in due time, but I didn't. I ended up getting home a bit later. I would have probably started the stream at like 6 and streamed for an hour. So I decided that's not worth it. And instead, there we go. Now we should have some volume as well. And instead, I chose to stream today, to move the stream for this week. That's what I said last week too, right? I said for this week and it ended up being 2 weeks, but here we are. Okay, I would like to start um, just with my tea, as per usual, our little just chatting segment. And I want to tell everyone that today, yesterday, it was World Autistic Awareness Day. Um, because I ended up not streaming yesterday, but I do want to talk about it a little bit, I put it in my title, right? But I would have liked to be able to stream yesterday just to, contribute to the conversation then. Let me go home because there is a little bit of background sound that is distracting me today a little bit. Um, so yeah, I think I want to talk a little bit about that while I sip away at my tea. Because it is a time when we are, you know, celebrating the fact that there are different types of different neurotypes in the world. So it's a very important day. Um, as you might know, if you are not new here, I have a passion for neurodivergence in general. I am diagnosed with ADHD, which is also just like autism. It's a neurodivergence, basically. By the way, I have a little bit of trouble finding my thoughts, so bear with me. My brain is a little bit chaotic and rambly today. Thoughts are going too fast in my brain, and the result is that I um, can get stuck in what I'm saying. So please bear with me. Um, but yes, what you might not know is that I am also self-diagnosed as autistic. Um, and the reason why I'm self-diagnosed is because I cannot afford at the moment to pursue a formal diagnosis. Unfortunately, it is very hard to find a specialist in my country that is up to date when it comes to autism. Um, so I've actually decided that when I am going to pursue a diagnosis, I will do it in the UK. However, getting evaluated there is very costly. So it is I I don't know. I saw numbers ranging from like £1,000 to like even 2,000, something around that. That is money that for sure I do not have at the moment. So that will have to wait. However, I discovered this when, in the process of getting my ADHD diagnosis, I realized that even though it explains a great part of my life, it doesn't explain everything. And then I kept digging. Um, and at first, I was like, there's no way, because I'm a very high masking um, autistic person. But in time, and the more I read, the more I am convinced that I am, in fact, autistic. And not only me, I can actually trace it back in my family as well. Um, so that's why this is such an important day for me. Um, I feel weird talking about this. So almost no one in my life knows that I am autistic as well. I have opened up to more people about ADHD because at least where I'm from, but maybe it goes for everywhere in the world, ADHD is a little bit less stigmatized actually than autism. Um, and I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but here in my country, in Romania, most of the, like when people say autism, they think of those stereotype presentations, like the savant, hyper intellectual person who is a genius at what they're doing, but very bad with emotions, or type of thing, or lack empathy. Those, the stereotypes that we see in media very often. And my presentation is nothing like that. So, or um, there is also the presentation with that is very high support needs that people have in mind when you say autism here, um, which is also not my presentation. So yeah, that's why I feel a little bit weird talking about this. I feel very vulnerable in a way. And it's not easy for me to talk about this. However, I want to because there might be people out there who are also wondering if they might be neurodivergent or not. And I do hope that um, the world is slowly building more safety for us. Like, I hope it's going to become safer and safer to come out and say, yes, I'm neurodivergent, I'm autistic, um, and so on. What else did I want to tell you about? Um, Hmm. I guess let me go after a myth, right? Since we talked about these stereotypes in autism, I just want to say there is a saying in the autism community. Um, if you've met one autistic person, you've met one autistic person. So people often think about these presentations as being the only presentations for autism when they do exist, in fact. It's not like no one has them, but there are many individuals who don't present that way and who are still autistic. So I would like to remind everyone that it is a spectrum. People can differ a lot, but as long as they meet some, common characteristics, that is considered autism. Um, so this is the thing I want to talk about. This is the thing that directly impacts me, right? Because I've been told before when I opened up in my immediate family, even my parents were like, "There's no way. There is no way." And I felt very invalidated, in my struggles. They didn't mean to, obviously, but if there is one thing that I want people to understand, is that you can't always see it as an outsider. I don't, even as immediate family, you can't. It's sometimes the symptoms can be very internalized, and I don't even want to say symptoms, the characteristics. I'm also used to this language because I studied to be a therapist. So I'm used to using this language of like disorder and symptoms, which annoys me to no end when it comes to neurodivergence, right? Because even though there are some things we struggle with, everything is seen as a symptom, and instead of many people seeing it as a difference, they see it as a disorder, which is sending the message you're not supposed to be this way. Um, but yeah, I want to emphasize the idea that it is a difference, that it comes with many positive things. And let me focus on that for a bit. For example, I think, particularly for myself, my autism um, is the cause of my very high empathy, is the cause of when someone talks to me about something they're going through, I feel that thing with them and I feel it so intensely and I have such strong emotions about it. And I am 100% sure that it's my autism that makes me so in tune with what other people feel. Um, so, yeah, just to emphasize a positive thing because I think very often we get to emphasize the struggles, which are real. Yes, there are struggles, but there are also, you know, some positive aspects. And yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. I will just add that if you notice anything, um, like when I'm talking to this, if you notice certain ableist attitudes, please feel free to call me out on that. Since I have found out that I'm a neurodivergent individual, and that I'm autistic and have ADHD as well, it's what we call ADHD. I have noticed so many of my beliefs are ableist, and I've sort of formed them as a way to survive. And I'm trying to take them apart one by one and sort of correct them because I don't want to have those attitudes. So yeah, feel free to call me out if you notice anything. I want to learn and I want to get better at this. It is, and I think I have. I think I've made a lot of progress, but I still have a long way to go. So yes, yeah. What do I also want to address? My mind is immediately going to, oh, people will say you don't stim. I actually stim, but not in front of the camera. I can't stim in front of people. I do not feel safe doing that, but I do stim. Maybe when Mark brings me, he brought me a Needle Cube, and it's gonna be my first stim toy. Actually, no, because I had a fidget spinner. Um, and with that, I think I might feel more comfortable to stim. If it's an object, I find it way easier. But otherwise, my stims are stuff like nail picking, skin picking. I pick at the skin around my nails, which is not very, let's call it socially acceptable, so I don't really feel comfortable doing it in front of people. Um, but yes, I think this is what I wanted to talk about. To just, I hope that if you have someone in your life, sorry, my throat is dying. Give me a second. I hope that if you have someone in your life who might be autistic or you yourself are, um, that you try to understand each other as best as you can, or understand yourself as best as you can without placing these expectations that society often has. Um, mm. so yeah, my throat is dying, but I did get my syrup with honey. So if it stays like this, probably after I drink this, I'm gonna go take a spoonful to help with my throat. How is everyone doing? Um, is there is there anyone here who's playing anything, or I don't know, doing something that you like at the moment? Let me also remind. Okay, I wrote Mark because I forgot to write him. He might not be able to be here because he might have meetings and such, but I'm trying to make a habit out of reminding him as well when I start stream. What is Badru telling us? Dear Diana, hey there, pal. Got some free time coming up? I'd love to chat if you want to swing by the farm. I'll have some fresh veggies for you. Hello, you're mid-meeting? I thought you might be. I thought you might be. I forgot to tell you exactly um when I logged in. I don't know if you can hear me if you're mid-meeting. So I'll tell you when you can hear me. I'll tell you what I want to say uh after you're fully here with us. I also got okay, let me update you on where we are with palia. I'll probably have to put timestamps in the description, which I hope I remembered to do last time I did. But sometimes I say I'll put timestamps and then I forget. Feel free to call me out and remind me, by the way. Um, just this goes for anything in the stream. If I say I do something and I forget, you can tell me. You can be like, "Hey, you said you were gonna do this," because I'm not. It doesn't upset me. On the contrary, it helps me out because I tend to forget about many things. Um, so here's where we currently are. Einar is almost level 3. I didn't want to go talk to him because he has the exclamation mark. That's because I reached level 4 friendship with him. So he's going to give us a quest. But we are 100% reaching level 3 with him this time. Um, I also got... Everyone is pretty much in between 3 and 4. I wanted to get them halfway through to level 4. I didn't manage to. I managed to log in like 4 times in total, I think, since last stream. And here is the progress. Tish is the closest. She will hit level 4 today. And otherwise, with Subira, I think maybe can we start romancing her when she's level 3? Level 3 friendship? I don't remember if she needs 3 or 4. So we're gonna see because I think she might have something to tell me as well. Okay, let's start with Einar and the exclamation mark. Okay, my throat is kind of going back to normal, fortunately. So yeah, this week has been pretty good for me so far, I will say. I managed to stay on top of productive stuff fairly well considering the medical stuff that's been going on. Usually when I have any sort of medical stuff going on, it's a big source of stress for me. It leads to a lot of overwhelm, and I'm not able to do as much. But this week, surprisingly, even though I took a bit more time to rest, I did manage to get stuff done. So I'm very happy about that. Let's see if I keep up with stuff because tomorrow I have a lot to do. I need to catch up on TikTok clips. That's one thing that I've not neglected, but I am a little bit behind. I'm also, I think I will be posting a palia short, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna post it on YouTube or on TikTok yet. I need to think about it. But potentially, it might be on here on YouTube. Where am I going? And yes, Tuesday I finished Eastshade on my Twitch stream. That was
I've
pretty
been
good too.
practicing my flirting.
That's my line. We'll just have to share it, sure.
Next time, we're
There are
deciding.
lots of ums today, by the way. But yeah, I was talking about Eastshade. So Eastshade was really fun, and I'm so happy that I got to finish it. It's sort of a tiny, it's a pretty short game. I don't know how many streams of Eastshade I've done, but I think it's like maybe like fewer than 10, I believe, or around that. So I think in total it took me around 20 something hours. It's not a long game. Some people finish it even sooner. Um, and it was really fun. It was so satisfying to complete it, and yeah, it was basically we were a painter who was who has to explore a new place. So we had to go around, um, find new places, get inspiration, paint, help people, sometimes by painting, sometimes by solving mysteries or, you know, just helping people with their different quests. And it was really, really fun. It's a, it's such a good game, and I am gonna make a video about it. But that video, I set the deadline for it in early May. Um, so yeah, let's hope I can stay. It's not a promise. It's a promise that it will come out, but it's not a promise when because I'm very shit at time planning.
Your face is looking highly symmetrical today.
Did you see old pleasant sound making cube in my cave? You mean the music box? The box was made by my creator, but it has recently expired. I wish to unexpire it. So it's been damaged or it doesn't work anymore? But it needs a source of flow to reawaken. What is flow? Come on, we know what flow is at this point. I want to help. How do I help? Flow is difficult to explain. Majiri fear flow while your kind ones devoured it. Devoured. That's a very aggressive word. Best to understand flow by finding a being who is of flow. Like the fish at the temple. All beings of flow emit a gentle light source. Best find a being like that. Wait, I have a being like that. I have an insect that's like that. It's flirt. Yeah, exactly, the worm. See, I have a worm that has flow. Does this worm have flow? She does not have flow, she's of flow. I see you still have much to learn about flow. Perhaps you should see what happens when a being not of flow consumes a being of flow. Use that worm as bait, and you will see what I mean. Okay.
I am anticipating your
Use the
next
glowworm
delivery
to
of
catch something
high-calorie goods.
from Fisherman's Lagoon, but I'm pretty sure I have already. Let me check. I don't think it was in quest. I think I... Let's see if it counts. I think I have it in my... at my housing plot. Is the camera lighting okay? Let me check. Yeah. I look a bit unusual today because I'm not wearing my lipstick. I usually do, but my lips feel so dry, and whenever I apply lipstick, they kind of start exfoliating, and it drives me crazy. So, and I hate the sensation of lipstick on dry lips, and I hate the sensation of dry lips in general. That's why I am a lip balm maniac. I will apply that shit constantly throughout the day. Red tortoise. That's a good name. I like that name. Speaking of lip balm, I have it here. Okay. Is it still warm? I think it is. Hasyan's here. Let's
I
talk to you.
truly look forward to these chats.
Am I bothering you? I can come back later. Depends on what you want. Pull up a chair, pop a squat. What? Is that a saying? Okay. You never bother me.
Hmm.
I'm starting to think the same about you. I wanted to visit you. Things recently have made me think of everything I've lost, everything I could still lose. And I thought, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. Did something happen? Nothing of note. I brought you some flowers. When I saw them, they made me think of you. Though they pale in comparison to the real thing. That is so sweet. Are you sure you're alright though?
Hmm.
You needn't worry about me. I'll see you later. He gave me a
Counting the
heart drop,
moments until
Lily.
we meet again.
That is a very sweet gift. I will put it in there. And so if I search for flow, I think I found like a, what was it, like a paper lantern bug? Did I sell it? Please don't tell me I sold it. I know for a fact I caught an insect like that, and I think it was a paper lantern bug. There we go, this. Ancient flow bug. You know what, I'll keep that. I changed my mind, I'm not giving that to Einar. I'll just use the glowworm to catch something like the text says. Okay, so catching that fish time. I was also thinking that I just remembered this top has a hole in it, but it's like a really tiny hole somewhere on my sleeve. No, it's not that tiny, never mind. It's like this. Um, maybe I'll try to. I don't think I can sew this. I don't even know how to sew properly, honestly. The thing is, I really like this shirt. I have an attachment to it, and I don't even remember where I got it from, so that I can buy it again. So that's why I'm still wearing it. I'm very much attached to it, and I am actually in need of buying like a few tops. Would be a good idea. It's just that I wear the same ones that I like. I have more, but they're just sitting in my wardrobe because they're
Your
not as
eyes remind me of
comfortable
a gillyfins.
to me. Um, the oneness is in all, just as all are of the oneness. Oh yes, okay,
Return
now
when you need validation.
just need to use the glow. I have two glowworms. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. I have 98. Should be enough. See, will it be the first fish we get? No, that was a barracuda. Are we even supposed to fish here? Wait a minute. I don't think so. I think it says... Oh, never mind. It does work? Wait a minute. Oh. I don't know why it works. Doesn't say anything special, but...
I enjoy how you have 2 hands and 10 fingers.
Is this fish a flow? Yes, this fish has consumed flow and thus become a flow. It should help me unexpire the pleasant sounds cube. Many thanks. Why do you want to fix the music box? The music box belonged to my creator. Sadly, I cannot unexpire him. No, you can't bring him back, unfortunately. But I can unexpire something that brings my memories of him to the forefront of my rune working. That is so pretty. So that is good enough for now.
I hope you have received what you require.
That is so touching. I feel sad because he cares a lot about his creator, misses him, and you know, the music box is the thing he has left of him, so he is attached to them. And I love to see how we're exploring attachment in a Galdur. It's sort of the same with Hekla, but I feel like Hekla sometimes gives a flavor of she's hardwired, you know, to take care of Gina. Whereas to me, Einar gives me more of a flavor of he truly misses his creator. Like I can feel the human emotion in there. So I really like that, how we're exploring that in his dialogue and quest. Okay, I also need to talk to Badru for some reason. I don't think that's urgent. Let me think, who should be next? I'm trying to take things systematically. We also got we got a quest from Hodari. I think it's his friend. Is it his friendship quest? Ooh, I have something. Oh yes, because it's the Maji market. It's the I almost forgot about it. Okay. So we will go for the Maji market. As long as I don't forget about it, we go. Um Let's talk to Sifu since she's here. She can give us her quest as
You
well.
want to hear another
And then I'm just
story?
gonna go flirt with everyone. Dana, good news. Kaleri decided to carry my memoir under the fiction section because of the whole confusion about the Gorgonate, but still. Unfortunately, Hastian's just a little peeved by the whole thing. I was wondering if you could talk to him for me?
Huh?
Some things sound better coming from someone who isn't your mom, you know? Okay, I can do that. Aoni told me he thinks it's funny to imagine an anvil falling on someone. Ouch. I've hit an anvil enough to know you don't want it hitting
I'll have
back.
an even
Oh boy.
grander story for you next
I
time.
can't even imagine how heavy one of those things is.
Traveled an awful long way to see me.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing. This is an old line. No point.
See you later, darling.
Wait, let me also. Okay. I sent a notification as well. Okay, Gel,
My
your
muse
turn.
is here
Let's flirt.
for my dose of inspiration.
You have a most peculiar look in your eyes today, Dana. Oh, the sparkle in yours distracted me. This is also an old line.
Go if you must.
Once in a while we
But
do
you'll
get
remain
a
in my
new
thoughts.
line though, so I need to stop just clicking through because it might be something I haven't
Oh,
heard
hey,
before.
got time to jam?
There you are. Glad you didn't get lost and end up in Bahari. Now, here's that promise I promised you, and before you ask, it's definitely not a bribe.
Huh?
Nope, you get all this to yourself, but if you feel like you might want to help out, well, I wouldn't say no. I'm pretty busy. I never say no to snacks. What did you need? Well, it's not me exactly. I'm worried about Nayo. I know you two have gotten pretty close, so I figure maybe you can talk to him. Every time I try, he just insists he's fine. But then he's up at midnight, stress brushing the Ormo in the barn. Uh-oh. It's gotta be the Bloom Ribbon contest coming up. He and Delilah have been talking about beating Harvest Meadows ever since that pie competition. If you could just get him to take a break, I'd really appreciate it. Phew, I'm so worried I didn't even say appreciate. You said it now, so you caught up. My product is getting so popular with the humans, Zaki started to order more. I think now is the time to act if I want to lock in a new price. I gotta turn that lettuce into cold, hard
Call me a beat,
cabbage.
because I'll be rooting for
Okay.
you.
Hastiel's coming my way. Perfect. Just the person I was um, going to talk to.
This valley somehow feels more like home with you.
Why are you mad about your mom's book? She shouldn't be involving you in this. I think she's trying to take advantage of you. Seems like it. Aren't you glad to see me? I'll just say seems like it. I don't mean to be rude. I know you're only trying your best, but this argument is between me and my mother. But your mom worked so hard on the book. It doesn't matter how long she worked on it. It was disrespectful. Mother lied about how she met Mama, just to make her life sound more adventurous. Oh, okay. I'm with Hasian on this one. I don't like that. Oh, how did they meet then? They always knew each other since they were kids. Mother and Mama grew up in the same village. They were hunting partners and best friends before they married. Their love was built on mutual respect, not on carnal longing or however Mother wants to portray it. I get why that hurt. I totally get why. Mother and I have always struggled to be close, but things with Mama were different. She taught me how to hunt. She knew the value of sometimes just being quiet instead of always having to talk. I relate so much to this line, so much. Oh, I'll talk about this after we close this. I always knew I could rely on her until my mothers were bounty hunters. They were assigned to kill a monster that was threatening a nearby village, and the entire village they were sworn to protect ended up dead. The monster Mama claimed to have killed was spotted leaving the site. Our people said she lied about killing the monster to get the reward. Mama said the monster died and then somehow regenerated itself. My mother stood by her and we were kicked out of the village as a result. But words of her actions spread and no other village would take Mama. So she went to clear her name by killing the beast. She did not come back. That is such a sad story. I don't know what to think. On one hand, I understand why she wanted to clear her name. She was an honorable woman. I would have done the same. On the other hand,
It'll be lonely without you.
no. No. And I probably have to do that all over again, but can I even initiate that? Because look, the quest is ready to turn in. Anyway, I want to mention how I really related to that line about knowing the value of staying quiet. I still have to work on that on streams. Because on streams I do definitely have this. I feel the pressure to keep talking, right? A pressure that's self-imposed, by the way. No one imposes it on me. I'm the one that
I
creates it.
truly look forward to these
Give me
chats.
just a second to go through. No, we can't. Oh, I'm so sad that was interrupted.
Huh. I
Anyway,
find I don't handle solitude as
um,
well as I used to.
I feel like IRL I'm better at this though. I can talk to people and I tolerate silences in conversations. And this is something I also appreciate about Mark, who is the same way. We can just sometimes um, we do what's called parallel play, which is when two people play or do an activity at the same time independently, but they are in a conversation or they're next to each other or something. We do that sometimes where we both have the need for like silence at times and quiet. And I feel like it's very underrated in society in general. I feel like a lot of the times, being more quiet is seen as a defect, is seen as something negative that has to be changed. And I don't see it that way. Um, on the contrary, I will be honest, I feel like if more people were a bit better at listening than talking, I think the world, or at least if the things were balanced, the world would be a better place. Because listening is very important in order to form connections with people.
Ah, I was just thinking about you.
Sure is nice to see you again. I talked to Hasian about your book.
Huh?
And did you find out why he's got his knickers in a twist? Actually, it's because you lied. He's mad because you lied. I'm just gonna
Ugh.
give it point blank. So I took a few liberties. What's the big deal? It is a big deal. He was involved in those things. Oh, it probably has to do with Talon. I knew her growing up. I didn't meet her in the Dari jungle. There you go. And since she and Hasian were very close, he probably somehow sees that as betrayal. I don't think it's a betrayal, but I do see it as something that can affect him. Since she died, we haven't really made time to talk about her. I've wanted to, but I just don't know how. When Hasian was a boy, he used to always play with Talon's old bow.
Ah,
I still have it, but it could use a few repairs. I can fix it.
next time, stay longer.
I love the fact that we got to know the story, and it's really sad. I think Hasian was probably closer to Talon than he is to Sifu.
Oh, hey. I was just about to come see you.
There's something bothering me in my throat. Whenever I need to, like, cough, I will mute so that you guys aren't, so that I don't blow your eardrums out. It's not that big of a deal. It's just the most important competition you've ever been in, Nayo. You've got this. Oh, hey, Dana. I was just thinking out loud. It's easier than when I try to do it in my head. Me and Butterball are going to a competition in Bahari City next week. I mean, Butterball is a total shoe-in. There is no more perfect Ormu in the world. But there's still a lot of work to do.
You got me all flustered. Need help with any chores, babe?
But there's still a lot of work to do before then. I gotta give her a bath and trim her hooves. Her horns are getting a little chipped too, but I can fix that. Just gotta make sure she's happy and comfortable. Your dad's worried about you. Really? What for? I'm doing fine. Is everything okay? It's just, you know how Harvest Meadows beat us at the pie competition? These guys are always trying to one-up us. Last year, we built some new docks on Crystal Lake. When Harvest Meadows found out, they built docks that were twice as big as ours, made out of enchanted wood. My mom's heartbroken. She really wanted to rub this in their smug rich faces. It's my fault we lost the last one, so I'm not gonna let her down again this time. We'll win this competition, or we just have to win. I know I can get everything done. I just have to sleep less or work harder, or you need a break. Yes. No, because if I stop, then literally everything will fall apart. I just have to keep moving. You're going to burn yourself out. As long as we win the competition first. I better get back to work. Can't let my other chores fall behind. Yeah.
Oh, I skip chores for you.
I'm
Bad boy.
pretty good at giving advice to people when it comes to burnout, but I'm just as guilty of pushing myself and getting burnt out, so I can empathize with Nayo. And I can empathize with that feeling of if I don't keep going, everything will fall apart, which just gets us overwhelmed and either anxious or too drained, and then, that thing won't get done anyway. We'll fall behind because of that. So I can definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Okay. Let me think. So we can return to Badru, right? And I need to repair the bow. So 5 flow-infused plank and 10 silk threads. I think I have these. Let me return to Badru first. Also, I need to keep an eye on the time for Maji Market. I think I'll go straight after Badru. I haven't had the chance to talk to everyone. You know what? I think I'll also run to Subira first. I want to prioritize her. Wait, they're not in because the chat doesn't appear. I think he's downstairs. I always get tricked like this, but I forget that if they're inside, there's an additional line which says talk to. They just... No. Okay. Who was behind me?
I've been thinking of you.
I talked to Nayo. I had no idea he was feeling so much pressure. He's been like this since he was little, taking on so many responsibilities. I guess we got used to relying on him. Welp, not anymore. He's still young. He should be having fun. Tell you what, I know just the thing to calm him down. The best thing for a stressful day is a nice bowl of Cernak noodle soup.
Huh?
Why don't you whip up a bowl for him? I'll take care of trimming old Butterball's hooves while you're at it.
I always
Good idea.
appreciate your
Cernak
visits.
noodle soup. I could do with a noodle soup myself. What is the best flavor of noodle soup? I'm definitely partial to chicken. I also like miso though. Miso is good too. I'm not very big on beef. Okay, wanna go to Subira. I'll target someone in the tavern. In the inn. Sorry, I don't know what they call it. Do they call it tavern? I think inn, right?
With you at my side,
There we go.
I know we can solve this.
You have an analytical mind quite suited for detective work, Dana. I look forward to hearing more of your valuable insight in the future. I thought I would get like a... Maybe I did. There is an NPC supposed to come to my house. And I have mail too, so... Okay, first things first, Maji Market. I won't do Catch a Choppa, but I want to do Papa Choppa. Let me go to Fairgrounds. This is easier if I get a napkin. I'm so happy I got here in time. This doesn't really happen, guys. Usually I forget about it. Until either very late or... Is it the same things that they always have? Let's see. Let me check out this stall too. Yeah, I think it's the same. Okay. Well, I'm ready to pop some chappas and... Do I need focus? Yeah. I'll eat the apple pie. There's one thing that I wanted to do. There's a quest. It's Najuma's. So I need to set off Najuma's firework on the hill. Here? Is it here? Or which hill? That one? I want... does it start at 9 or at 10? You know what? I can just climb here. And if it starts at 9, I'll just glide quickly. But I want to see if this is the hill. Oh, I think I was accidentally invited by someone. There we go. These are the... Okay. Of course I will accept. Let's see. I am ready. Or should I stand? Yeah, I think that's a better spot. You know what? I'll climb up here as well. I'll just shoot from here. Hey, this is one of the very rare times in which I actually find place in a party, because usually I'm here so late. So yeah. What's a party for? You get more tickets. I have a tendency to reply to people who write in chat out loud, but then they can't hear me, so a bit, you know, a bit useless, but you know. Sometimes I also write, but not when I'm streaming usually. Okay. Let's see, it should start in 30 minutes. Oh, there's also achievements. That's a good point. Where do I see the achievements? I forgot what's the accomplish? No, it's not these. It's from events. Yeah, here. Oh, I also have the quests, but most of them are completed. Okay, gotta pop some balloons. I also have to chase choppas, but that I'm gonna do some other time probably. Okay, 10 minutes. Can I also drink this? No, I think it, yeah, it's gonna overcap. Not yet. There we go, the countdown. Let me have a quick sip. And I'm done with my tea. Okay. Oh. My aim could be better, but I think I should focus on one side probably. Because if I keep switching, it takes me too long. Okay. I caught another boss. That's so nice. Oh, one in front of me. That's lucky. This is fun. I love this activity. Catch a chop are not my favorite, but this one I really like. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I came to the market for this specifically. Which one is your guys' favorite? Do you prefer to catch choppas or do you prefer this? Pew pew at balloons. mini boss? No. Okay, 1090, perfect. That was fun. I'm so happy I got to do that. So I'm at 3.9k at the moment. I think I need a few more until I get 4k, right? 4k I believe is guaranteed to be a token. Let me write thank you for the party. Because I am going to leave. Yeah, I'm not staying for the other one. Let me just make sure I finished with the quest here. Yes, return to Najuma. Okay, can I return to her here at the market? Yes. The explosion was bigger than I was expecting. Maybe I added too much powder. I missed the Najuma because I had to catch the Papa Choppa start. I'm so sorry. That would have been fun to see. Oh. Oh hey, thanks for testing things out for me. I guess I might still have some more work to do. Here, for your help. I got the tickets. I can buy, I can use 4k of them for a token. Oh, she's talking about her mom. She never ran away from her fears. I think that's what made her an amazing demolitionist. She sounds like you. She really does. Thanks. I try to be as much like her as I can be.
New project's not gonna build itself.
Okay. I can use 4k. I'm thinking of buying a balloon. This one. I don't know if I have it. If I do, it's gonna be fun to get more balloons, so why not? Let's... There we go, I got a claw machine token, let's use it. Or should we keep it? No, I'm gonna keep it for... Okay, let me double check. Until when is the Magi market happening? Give me just 1 second. Because I have said before that, oh, I'm leaving this for another day, and then the market was done. I don't want that to happen. So... Until April 8th. Yes, okay, we can come to the Magi market on Saturday and use the claw token then. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Then, where should I go? I think I'm gonna go to my plot to see who is here, who sent us mail, so that we can do those quests. I'm guessing one of them will be Subira. And, yeah, just flirting with everyone. I really hope that next, maybe I'm being ambitious, but I can't wait to be done with the whole romance thing. I have enjoyed it. It was fun, but I want to get it over with because it is dragging itself out because of how slow it is to level it up.
Are you prepared for a little legwork?
Diana. Greetings, Diana. Apologies for showing up unannounced, but this was urgent. I've been thinking about that illegal parcel we intercepted in Bahari Bay, the one supposedly containing a nightlight. I cannot help but wonder, why would the order send me to retrieve something as innocuous as that? You tell me you're one of them? They've got to be testing you? I'm not sure. Someone's got to do their busy work. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what could be the motivation. Neither am I. I feel like I am uncertain about many things these days. I am being arrogant by questioning the mission my superiors entrusted to me. No, I think you're being a rational, Majiri. I must dispel any doubts I have and move forward. Another thing, I discovered the identity of the one operating the underground market in Kilima. It's Zeki. Oh. The owner of the general store. You knew who it was all along, didn't you? Why did you conceal that information from me? He's my friend. I understand wanting to protect a friend. However, You are an informant of the Order and a partner in this investigation. It is important for us to be truthful with one another. Do not be too concerned about Zeki. It is not him we are after, but the Grimalkin cartel that is likely manipulating him and many others into doing its dirty work. The worst punishment he could receive is a fine, and one of a reasonable value. I have no doubts that Zeki is the key to helping us prove the cartel is selling flow to Majiri Palians. He may be storing evidence of that in a place few have access to, somewhere like his private residence. I know this is a lot to ask for, but I would like you to search it for me. The sooner we dismantle the cartel, the sooner Zeki will be freed from its clutches. You're in luck. I've already got the key. Okay, meeting done. I'm heading home now. Okay. Okay, so, well, I don't know if you can be here while you're on the train. If you are, you're more than welcome. If not, I totally understand and have a safe trip going home. Do you? Excellent. That'll expedite the investigation process. This still feels wrong. I understand your reservations, um, but stopping the cartel will mean releasing Zeki from its clutches. Other half, I can be here for half of it. Other half, I'll be underground. Okay, that sounds good. It sounds great, even. Um, I have full faith in your abilities, Diana. If there's anyone who can uncover the truth behind this matter, it is you. Okay. And let's look at the mail as well. Sifu. Dear Diana, can you stop by the forest sometime? I could use your help. And don't bring Hastian. Okay, back to Sifu then. Um, and also, let's go to Zeki's room. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to just hitting level 4 romance with everyone. Um, I enjoy the parts where we have to talk to them or do quests for them. Though the active parts I really like, but the part where I have to go and talk to them every day and flirt with them so many times a day, that was not my favorite. It feels like a grind, honestly. Um, so yeah, that one not my favorite. But I think what I should do is give them chocolate boxes. I have 5. I can buy some more and give one to everyone because I haven't this week. And that might progress things a little bit better. Let's see where we're at right now. So Einar almost level 3. We can go and chat with him again. Hodari is surprisingly high. I think he's my second highest after Tish. So we're at 3.5 with him. Yeah. Tomal is also relatively high. I would say let's go to Tish and Einar because they're the closest to getting the highest levels. But first, Zeki's home. Subira caught on, Mark, by the way. She knows that it's Zeki who's leading the market. What was an insect doing inside? Wait a minute. What was that insect doing? I thought it was part of the quest almost. Sorry, Zeki, I'm just here to investigate you. What is that? You have eels? You have an aquarium as your... That is so cool. I envy you, Zeki. Okay. How do I... How am I supposed to investigate these? Requires an item, apple tree seed. Okay. Read. Hope you're doing alright out in Kilima Kitten. I got your letter about wanting to sell my old gumbo recipe and thought I'd send it your way. Flour, oil, oyster, chopped crab. Spine shell was always your favorite. Chopped onion, spicy pepper paste, but not too much. Give it a few stirs while it cooks. P.S. I know you don't actually want this for business reasons. It's okay to just ask in the future. He didn't even want to admit that it's for himself. But I love how mom is saying, hope you're doing alright, kitten. Calling Zeki kitten is so cute. Okay, I don't know how I can interact with that because it's not letting me. Oh. Zeki's bathroom. Or is it in the rest of the house? Let's see. No, it's search Zeki's room for clues. What if I can't because he's in here? Because I'm thinking that I have to... Let me go out of the room and back in just to make sure it's not a bug. So, into Zeki's room. Maybe he's just supposed to not be in the room while we search. That would be my guess. So we're gonna come back a bit later. What time is it? Okay, in about 10 minutes I will be taking a short break. I'll get that honey syrup thing for my throat. Maybe even a bit sooner. Let me just talk to Subira. What did I want to do? Okay. Chocolate boxes. Chocolate boxes for everyone who's nearby. Out of our romantic options. Let's see who's in. Everyone's asleep. It's just that time. Maybe I should wait. Let's go to Einar. Okay, so Einar first. I'm hoping that this gets us to level 3. It's either this interaction, or perhaps it will because I'm giving him the chocolates. But in my experience, the chocolates barely advance his bar. It might be because he's using them as warm bait. As bait, sorry, for fish. For worms, for fish. It's replacing the
for your
worm.
validation of emotions?
Okay, that didn't get him to 3. However, this should work. Here. There we go. Going steady, question mark. I love how there's a question mark.
You are woven deep into my room.
Can I talk to you or no? He's probably gonna show up in my plot or something or send me... No, he'll send me mail. I don't... Or... That's my guess, but we shall see. Go talk to Gel.
My muse is here for my dose of inspiration.
There we go. Their sweetness shall remind me of the sweet moments I spent with you. Okay. 2 down. A lot more to go. I can probably go to Kenyatta's house. It's quite close. But you know what first? Before the villagers wake up, give me 2 minutes. I'll just go stretch a little bit, go take the syrup. If you need a break like if you need to get something like a snack or drink something or just move around a bit, feel free to take advantage of this time. And yes, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm here. Just let me use my lotion. Because I also went to the bathroom real quick. Okay, I can switch back. Let me go through the steps for fixing my hair. There we go. Getting the mic out. There we go. Okay. And using the lip balm again. Perfect. Now I'm ready. I took some of the syrup. I don't know if it's gonna help immediately. Oh, I also have my water here. I'm trying to hold out from drinking water for a little bit though because I took the syrup. Okay, so I can collect everything on the way. And Kenyatta, I think, is closest. Let's just go to her first. I'll probably have to buy more chocolate boxes.
Let's get matching shark tooth necklaces. Oh.
You're late. I'm too early. It's so early in the morning. There you go, chocolate box.
Ah.
Who is next? Who is closest? I gave one to Gel, Reth. Or Tish, perhaps. Tish is closest.
Did you do something different today?
It was pretty good. I had a pretty good day. That's how I would qualify it. So closest to great. So was mine. She started rambling.
Oh.
Do not feel sorry for that, Tish, ever. Okay, let me give you the chocolate box. That didn't get you to 4. You must be really close to 4. She really is. Like, one more interaction and she is at 4. Or maybe through the mail? I don't know. Okay. Now let's go to Red if he is still here. Where he usually goes, behind Gel's workshop store. I don't think it's a workshop. Here we go.
You almost make me want to stop my life of crime.
Okay. Giving him the... You're giving this to me? Sure you didn't mean some other dashing rogue? Well, no takesies backsies.
I'm glad you gave me a chance.
Okay. How many more do I need to buy? Let's count. Hasian, Hodari, Gina, Nayo. Potentially Subira very soon, if it works. So I'll count her as well, and Tamala. So we need 6. Let's go to Zeki. Oh yeah, and if Zeki's not in his home anymore, I can probably do the quest. Okay, let's see. So I said 6. There we go. Anyone close? Nayo's still... I think Nayo's probably the closest. Yeah, I'll just wait for Hastian and Hodari to get here and to kill him. Let's go to Nio first and then to Zeki's house.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Ah, huh?
Are you here to see the Ormu or me? You. Chat with you and give you this.
Huh? Tell me if you need anything, babe.
Very nice. Oh, I forgot to say that I'm proud of myself for actually. I've been starting to take breaks consistently during streams, so I'm so proud of myself for that. Pat on the back type of thing. I still need to get better at taking them, you know, roughly once an hour would be good. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. For sure. At least I've started to take them, so there's that. Okay. Zeki is leaving his house. Perfect, now's the time. Sneak in, see what we can find out for Subira. I do feel bad going behind his back, honestly. If I was given a choice, I wouldn't. Even if I know we're trying to save Zeki from the clutches of the cartel, but it's his choice. I don't want to, you know, he is an adult. He can decide for himself if he wants to work for the cartel or not. Oh, it means it wasn't. Why can't I interact with this then? I'm pretty sure that the first time I came in, I actually saw an interact button and I didn't click it, and since then it's just not showing up. Maybe I have to use the duplifier? Maybe I have to do the whole apple seed thing. Wait, I am a guide for lost souls, a beacon of light in the darkness. I am a bridge between elements of earth, water, and air. Find me if you dare. Okay. Find the location from the riddle. Wait a minute. Can I read it again? No, I want to read it again. Oh no. Oh, here. I am a guide for lost souls, a beacon of light in the darkness. I am a bridge between elements. Is it the Night Sky Temple? I don't know actually. Where is that? And why isn't fire mentioned? Is it the... Let's see what area. I'm thinking either that or... Where am I going? Or the Phoenix Shrine, perhaps? But I don't know why... Why would fire be the bridge between elements? That doesn't make sense to me, but I just don't understand why fire is missing. See, where is it showing me? Well, first of all, I think it's showing me Bahari, somewhere in Bahari. I have no idea. Well, let's go and see where it is. Such a pretty outfit. Oh, yes, Bahari Central. Okay, so it's showing... It's not that one. Do I even have it ticked? It is. Pursuit of the Truth. Apparently it's not here. Okay. Not fairgrounds. No, I don't want to click fairgrounds. It's gonna take me there. I want to try to go to the Phoenix Shrine, see if that's the answer, but I don't know. I don't trust that answer, but wouldn't be willing to bet on it, but it's worth a try. So let me just go kill him, Central. Should I wait a bit longer? When did I have the syrup? Okay, I'll wait for 5 more minutes before drinking water. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking either the Night Sky Temple or the Phoenix Ruins. Let's go and just see if I am correct, but worth a try. Or am I? On the opposite side. Okay, Phoenix Falls is closest to Mirror Fields. Okay. No, well, let me just get back to the teleporter. I could have, Bye, Choppa. Could have teleported directly there, but I forgot. And since I'm in this part, I can also check the Night Sky Temple. Is it? I mean, it is a bridge between the elements, but why did they emit fire? It's just confusing to me this way. Okay, let's go in. I wonder how can I tell if I'm in the correct place? Is there gonna be an immediate pop up or what is that? I saw it today and I was so confused. It looks like an arrow. Can I just actually shoot an arrow there? It's what about a dispel? I thought I would be able to dispel the shield or whatever that is. Apparently it doesn't work. Okay. I don't think it's in here. Yeah. Let's keep looking. But yeah, that riddle doesn't really make me think of anything, truth be told. Okay, so Phoenix Shrine next. Just in case, and if it's not there, I don't know what to do. Should I look it up? Should I keep going to places? I'll read the riddle again. And if I can't think of anything, I'm just gonna look it up. But I will give it a fair try. Could it also be the fire temple? Wait, I forgot. Yeah, I can't remember which one is the Phoenix Shrine. Is it this part or the part to the left? I can't remember. This one. Okay, here we go, Phoenix Shrine. Wow, look at all that flow. creature. Wow, I haven't noticed that animation before. Has it been there all along, or did they add it in? That looks super impressive. I love that. And I love the color. I love how the flames are burning with flow. I don't remember that being there. But I do tend to miss these things, so... Okay, let me check in here. But these... No, these are just the ruins. I don't know what these ruins are called even. I don't think it's here. But... where could it be? Okay, let me read it again. So, I am a guide for lost souls, but why a guide for lost souls? Is it the other shrine, the dragon shrine? Like, my thinking here is probably not correct, but it is... a dragon is representative in general of fire. But it can also be a bridge between elements because you can have other... I don't know. I'm shooting in the dark here, honestly, but that's what I'm thinking, you know? Dragons can have multiple elements. But see, I think the answer is probably in that line of I am a guide for lost souls. But I don't remember what the Majiri lore says about that. Like, I could try asking Chain. If there's anyone who knows, it's him. And let me try the Dragon Shrine. But I have a feeling perhaps we can ask him. He is wise in everything spiritual, so it might be of help. Where is Chain? There we go. See, will it work? Is this the location? It's not. I can increase my foot. Wow, this has the animation too. That is so cool. Okay. See, this is why I was thinking as a beacon of the lost souls, but apparently not here. Chain, please help me. Chain, shed some light onto this riddle. What unites the elements and everything but fire? Of earth, water, and air. A bridge between elements. Hmm. Oh, Nayo, you're here. Have I given... Yes, I have already given you the chocolate. I also need to find Hodari and Hasian until I remember to do so. Because they're here now. Need to give them their chocolates. Oh, I'm getting a bit peckish.
Najuma's been talking about you. Huh. Always good to see your face.
Go to Hasian as well, because they leave. And is there anyone else? Gina. I need to wait for Gina to get to the library. I also do want to check the temple, the fire temple, just in case. I don't think it's there, but just in case.
If I have to be distracted, might as well be by you.
Give you chocolates too. I received them in the spirit with which I hope they were given with great affection. Yes, they were indeed given with great affection. He leveled up quite a bit. I think he was on the lower side. I got a little bit with Hodari as well. You know, we are making some nice progress here. It is slow though. It's often slower than I expect. Okay. So where are you, Chain? Where are you? Oh, he's still at the house. Okay. The incense fills you with calming warmth. It's so beautiful in here. I don't think I've ever paid attention to this temple, but it's so pretty. Beautiful location. Chain, can you help me out? Nope, he can't.
Come by if you get any sprays.
Okay. Then let me check out the fire temple. And if it's not there, I will look it up. Or, hey, if anyone wants to help, I will take spoilers here with the correct location, because I'm a bit lost about this one. But first, let me try. So in Bahari, we also have to go to Tamala, give her the chocolates, and I have to be back at the Maji market for Papa Chapa. Let me check the time. I think we have a few hours to, yeah, it's 3 p.m. Okay, we do have enough time. So just Tamala first. Where was the temple though? I do not remember. Not even where the temple was. Let me think. I do not remember, so I'll just look it up, I think. Just so that I'm not stuck in this step, you know, for a long time. I like to try to think my way when I get stuck somewhere. I like to try and think my way out of it. But I'm not patient enough to try indefinitely, so usually I will try a few things and then I'll just give up if I don't find it. I'm not very persistent with these things. Why did I say fishing? That is not true. Where's the chocolate? It hurts giving it to her, but there we go.
How did I survive?
Sorry, Tamala, there is legit no passion behind the gift, but... Yeah, so this was... Okay, I remember this is the Temple of the Gales, and we have the Temple of... The Jungle Temple, whatever that's called. It's here. I don't remember the others, the locations. Okay, let me look it up. So, Pursuit of the Truth. Bridge between elements. Alia Pursuit of the Truth. To the lighthouse? Oh, a guide for lost souls, a beacon of light in the darkness. Okay, that makes sense, but Why a bridge between elements? That one I don't understand. Earth, water, and air. Wait a minute. Okay, a lighthouse. It's clear where the water is coming from. Earth, I guess. It's a building. And air. Okay, air. Why air? Why is a lighthouse of air as well? The sea breeze, or why? Why would it be air too? Interesting. I wasn't able to find something in my mind that united all of those. That's why, like, yeah, it makes sense that it's a beacon in the dark and a guide for lost souls, but yeah, the rest didn't. I don't know. Which one's the closest? I'll just go Beachcomber, I guess. Do we have enough time? I think the only one I haven't talked to or given the chocolates to. Wait, I have 2 chocolates. Or haven't I given them to? What am I missing? I think Subira, because I haven't started the romance with her. Data is quite spotty on the train, but did you manage to get what you needed from Zeki's room? Yes. So Zeki's room contained a riddle that I got stuck on. It was a riddle that said, I am a guide for lost souls, a beacon of light in the darkness. I am a bridge between elements of earth, water, and air. Find me if you dare. And I had to look up the answer because I got stuck with this, at this, so the answer is the lighthouse. There we have it. Okay, let me teleport, and I think I might have to fix the lighting. So I think Beachcomber was the closest, right? Yeah, we are very bright. Oh my lord, we are so bright. I could tell because I kind of have gotten used to predicting what the camera looks like, you know, when I look outside. My hair is so oily. Sorry, my skin is so oily today for some reason. But yes, much better. Okay, I look like a human being, sort of. My still a bit too light, I think. And let me also adjust. There's something about my skin tone that doesn't look right. I think this is slightly better. Okay. I guess it's used to see through fog. The lighthouse, you mean, or what do you mean? But yes, the lighthouse is the answer. I just don't understand how it bridges. Like, what about the lighthouse is air? So I understand the earth and the water, but I don't quite understand the air bit. I can't wait to actually get a few lights. To get the bigger desk and be able to put some lights so that the lighting doesn't change drastically when the light outside changes drastically, because that's what's happening. I will set the camera up for normal light and then it will get too light outside. I have to change it again. When it gets dark, I have to change it back, and it's a little bit of a hassle. Yeah. However, I hope to be able to prevent that soon. It's not too bad anymore after the time change. Well, before it got darker, but for example, it looks very bad when it's overexposed like it was a few minutes ago. And I don't know for how, it is a source of stress for me because I don't know for how long I looked like that, you know, on stream. And it's stressing me out. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Do I have to make it all the way to the top, or will it just work if I go in? Let's see if this triggers anything. It does show. There we go. Pursuit of the Truth updated. Search the lighthouse for clues. Well, let's start below then. Start from here just to make. But I do think the marker shows upstairs, so it should be there. By the way, I've never climbed these. Let me see. What is here? Have I ever been here? I don't think I have. What about here? Now I want to climb every vine I see just in case I've missed something before. But no, I don't see anything here. What about on this? Okay, I don't think there was anything in there. Let's climb. All the way. How did I do this? Oh, from here. I was like, something's wrong. That's way too tall. That's because the vines were on the other side. Oh, I thought the chat moved. That's why I keep turning around, looking there. Well, one reason is out of sheer habit, because I don't want to miss a chat message. But then sometimes I see it from the corner of my eyes, almost as if the row changes. But no, it was an illusion, like last time. Okay. But I want to get rid of that habit because I think it might pressure people into, you know, writing, and I don't want that. People should feel free to lurk. I want people to feel safe to lurk in this stream without any pressure to, you know, chat if they don't want to. So, yeah, I think it's important for me to stop checking. I think I'll get better at realizing when the row is actually going up in time. I still need to get used to it. I don't see anything around here. Okay, let's fall. It's fall time. Go back. I don't think I saw a single object so far that's interactable with, but I hope I'm not missing something. Okay, me. Is there something around here? What does the quest say? No, it just says search the lighthouse. Might it be on the outside of the lighthouse? A glance over to chat never hurt. I guess it's just yeah, like I said, I think I'm an overthinker. I've said this before, and I constantly think, oh, what if this is pressuring people? I don't want to pressure people, but it is overthinking probably. I don't know. I couldn't know. Let me know if any of you feel pressured if I keep glancing over at chat, or if you prefer that, let me know. I just don't want to pressure anyone. That's it. Other than that, I don't mind it either way. But it is a habit. Could it be on the outside? I can't see anything on the inside. Is there any spot I can maybe climb to get higher on the outside? I don't think there is. What am I missing? I'm definitely missing something, but... Is any of these interactable? Do I have to open the hatch, perhaps? Let's go down. Maybe we have to search in here instead. There we go. So first of all, mysterious letter. We can read it, I hope. Where would the is this? No. Just a mysterious letter. Small wish, no. Here? Yes. Okay, one Subira might be able to identify, so I just need to return to her. Got it, got it. Found it. I'm so happy. I didn't have to look that up. I feel satisfied when I do, you know, get it right sometimes. I don't think I'm particularly good to good at riddles, truth be told. I don't think I'm bad at them either. I just get some of them, but a lot of the times because I can take things too literally, I think that's why. You know, I can get stuck in riddles and I can be like, oh, that doesn't fit, when in fact it does. Catch the night, the lunar. No. Do you know what I'm missing, guys? The Maji market. Can I catch it? I have an hour. I think I can catch it. But sometimes there's a queue. Let's go to fairgrounds. I think we're fine, yeah. It would have said we're in a queue. I'm so happy I remembered. Oh. I think I need to get better with widgets and everything and using tools that could remind me, like set timers and stuff. I think that would be so helpful to me. I don't think I can talk to Subira here, right? She doesn't come to the Maji market. No problem. We're just gonna do Papa Chapa and then I'm gonna go talk to her. I think we have to do a little bit of waiting around for like an hour. What is this? Galdur stone. Oh, a decorative stone in the shape of a Galdur given to you by Einar? That's so cute. It's so cute. Can I get rid of the fertilizer? Let's see. How much am I missing? Yeah, no, I think I'll overcap if I'm doing the maths right in my head. Hey, Kenley. I'll take this opportunity to talk to you because I haven't in a long time. I know Ashley is disappointed our daughter didn't seek out a path in governance, but personally I'm happy things went the way they did, I bet. Despite her hard exterior, Kenyatta has always been at her best when she's caring for others. That is so sweet. So sweet. Okay, let me do this. If I keep my hair in the front, I feel like it just piles up around the neck and it's driving me nuts.
Oh, you're ready to leave.
Wait, you don't mind people seeing us together?
Curated menu. Okay, what should I buy next? I think the token is guaranteed at 4,000, right? I should probably just keep buying the balloons, truth be told. Well, I'm far away from being able to buy a balloon. But, maybe. Maybe one more. I'm hoping I can also get some tickets through, achievements. So if I go to events, not quests, stamp cards. Okay, I need to spend 10k more. Spend tokens. Pop balloons. We're very close to getting the next achievement in this series. Pop 100 boss chappas, we can probably do that as well. And then Catch Choppas. Catch 25. Oh, Choppa's in a party in total between two. We were so close. I got to 24 out of 25. I think I did that with Helly. We were so close. One off. Let me get onto this platform. I want to stand in front of people so that they can see as well. Boss! Another boss. Nice. There's also something about the sound here. It just feels so satisfying. They chose the perfect sound for this, I think. Boss. I'll shoot two. I always shoot two in the boss just to make sure I get it, you know, I don't miss. I'm so focused. Can't even think of anything to say in the meantime, because I don't have to, do I? Ooh, can I shoot that one? No. Too far. Pop 1,000! Nice, we got it. I saw that boss from the corner of my eye. Okay, 1,185. Nice. I actually got more this time than in a party last time. I'm surprised. Let's go. Okay. So I'm sitting at 926 currently. Pretty nice. Now let's go back to Subira and who did I need to get? Gina. I think who do I go to first? I actually think I'll go to Gina first because the chat and flirting resets in an hour. Am I over? No, I'm not overexposed. We're fine right now. We're good. I almost combined good and fine into gine. New word. I always like to invent words that are not actually existing, that don't actually exist. Okay. Vita's very close though. Ah, I can catch Gina. That's amazing. Let's run over. Oh, I need to click through the dialogue. Gina, don't go. Wait for me.
Hecla says you distract me.
There we go.
I still can't believe
I got to flirt with her. Okay, did I flirt with Einar today, by the way? I think I did, right? Yes, okay. We did reach. Oh, yes. Because his level 3 romance was called Going Steady question mark. I remember it now. Yeah. Okay. Subira next. You're kind, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. I'm Gain. Is anyone else Gain today? Okay, so Subira in her chamber. Chat
Let
with
us put
Subira.
our heads together.
I found this letter at the chat with her first, so I don't forget to do that. You took a moment out of your patrol to give it a few good throws. Yes, that's what you have to do. Tao loves to play. Even I am not immune to the plume puppy eyes. I know, I know. I found this letter at the lighthouse. A letter? If I may take a look at it. Subira scans the contents of the letter. As her eyes reach the bottom of the page, she goes pale and nearly drops the paper. This seal, but that would mean... I'm sorry, Diana, but I need to go now. Thank you for getting us this far in the investigation. Please promise to not speak of any of our findings to anyone. Okay. Chat again? When we graduate from deputy mages into the specialization of watcher, defender, or alchemist, we'll declare our intent. The Grand Luminary even gives a short speech in front of everyone. It was one of the proudest moments of my life. Of course, there is no celebration or feast. That would be a frivolous waste of taxpayers' money. Can I... What did I give to her? I gave her the daily gift, so I can't gift her chocolate boxes. I keep forgetting about that. In my opinion, okay, this is my opinion, but I would really appreciate if the gifts were separated into weekly and daily so that you can always give the weekly gift, not the way it's done. I'm sure the way it's done is probably fine for most people, but I constantly forget about this thing, so I will give them the daily gift and then I can't give them the weekly gift anymore. For me, it's a little bit frustrating, and while I acknowledge, yeah, it's probably a me thing here, but it's not helping me. Yeah.
I was just thinking about you.
What's wrong? Hasian's wrong. Well, okay, he's not wrong, but there's something wrong with him. And he won't tell me what it is. He's just been sighing and moping around for days. Ever since we started going through some of Talen's old things. Oh no.
Huh?
What do you mean? This stuff just goes over my head. I try my best, but that boy still doesn't want to talk to me. That's why I figured I'd call you over. Maybe you can rummage through that old junk and find what set him off. This is so invasive, though. If I do it, he's just going to get mad, and we just managed to come to an understanding. Sometimes I feel like the villagers of Palia constantly ask me to do, like, invasive things. Like, go into someone else's property and find stuff out for them. If they don't want to tell, why do I have to be the one to force them to, to talk? I know I don't seem like a religious woman, but I pray to the dragon every night before I go to bed, for Hassian's safety and for Talon. Here's hoping she found her way to the right side of the veil.
You're a pretty good listener.
Okay. Can I just tell Hassian that she said she asked me to rummage? I don't know. I just don't want to rummage through stuff without his approval. I would hate if anyone did that to me, by the way. Even if they are just like looking out for me. It's everyone's right to open up about something or not. That's how I see it. What was next? Do we go to Hassian or Subira just left? I can go and advance the Tish to 4. Let's do that. She's also really close. Why not? Let's see what her level 4 is called. Or should I just keep it? Should we do everyone at level 4 at the same time? What do you think? Do we keep everyone at level 3 and go to level 4 at the same time, or do we do everyone as they, as they happen to advance through the levels? What is your guys' opinion on this? But in the meantime, I can just go to the rest of the people. And about the quest... Oh yeah, I need to help Sifu as well. Okay. You know what? I also want to do the memoir blue, so let's hurry up home. It was 10 and 5, right? 5 planks, 10. Think it would be better to just level them to 4 when you can. No point leaving them at 3 whilst you get the others to 3. Well, I was thinking the point is, though, you know, if I title the stream leveling everyone to 4, because I can't do clickbait. I have done clickbait in the past accidentally, where I said, like, leveling everyone to level 3, but then I was only leveling to 2 because I got the numbers wrong. But then I correct the titles. I don't like to have clickbait. However, I think it would be a good occasion to have that stream, you know, called Leveling Everyone to 4, so that people know what to expect. Because otherwise, if I try to title it, it's like there probably is an alternative title that I can use. So I'm probably being a bit too rigid about this. Yeah, I think there might be a different title that I can use where I don't have to name the levels. Let's see what Einar wrote. Dear Diana, Hekla recently communicated with me that certain villagers have been speaking in an amused manner about what is going on with us. Normally, I do not pay attention to idle gossip, as it is of no interest to me. But as this concerns a friend's emotional well-being, I thought it best to follow up. Please meet me at your earliest availability to discuss the matter. Of course I can, Einar. I'll be right there. Let's see, what can I'll keep the balloons. I don't think I have a token that I haven't used, no. Okay. I'll keep the token on me so I don't forget about it. Can sell these. Okay. So I wanted to pick up the 5 planks. I don't know if I have. Yes, I do. Okay. 5 flow planks and then 10 silk. Was it? Silk threads. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Tish then and get her to level 4. And then I will do it like that, as you are suggesting, just leveling them when I can. Right, who's the closest? Who's the winner chicken dinner? Sifu? Perfect. I'm going to take the items to her. Man, why did I have to talk about chicken? I can feel I'm getting hungry. Okay.
You seen my boy
Chat
anywhere?
with. In fact, I whipped you up a little thank you gift. Oh, I missed. I'm not patient today. I keep accidentally clicking when I don't want to do that. Like some of the lines that I've seen a lot of the times I will skip, but I accidentally skip stuff that I don't want to skip. Well, okay. At least I read the second one, so. I have another quest objective here? Oh yeah, because Hastian's room is here. I'm so used to him being in the grove. I don't even think of this room as his. Is it this room? Old star charts. Does this advance it? Talk to Hasian to find out why. Okay. Go talk to him. But he has told us about that. We had a dialogue with him. I found... Oh, wait. I want to talk to him before. I do. I said I would and I will. Let's go to Einar first. He's closer. I forgot to give Gina her chocolates, didn't I? So I still have Gina's and Subira's. Okay.
Would you like to touch your hand to my hand?
Hecla informed me that your gifts mean you expect certain things of me. Is this correct? What exactly did she say? He says you wish for me to give you something in return, so here, have this rock. I have named him Rocky. Do you like him? No. I feel like I want to say number 3, something like I appreciate the gift. I don't... Yeah, I can't say no either. It's a rock. I feel pretty neutral about it, but not the first option either. This is not the reaction I had in mind. I had expected you to be overjoyed by Rocky. He's one of my most favorite pebbles. Where did I go wrong? Maybe you should have asked what I like. I do suppose different beings are desirous of different gifts. One could learn what a companion is desirous of through verbal communication. That is correct. If only I had time to pursue conversation with everyone, then I could get gifts the whole village would desire. But alas, I cannot abandon my other oneness to make the necessary inquiries. I can help you with that.
I shall experience a sensation.
Oh, I need to give 10 weekly ones? Ooh, this will take a long time. Okay, I can do it though. I'll probably start with the ones that I'm not romancing, because yeah, I gave them all chocolates. I don't know if these even count, but we'll see when I try to give them to Gina. Gel is right here. Hey, what a nice surprise.
Quiets my thoughts. Words cannot express how I shall grieve without you.
Okay, next one is Kenyatta. By the way, did you get homework? I forgot what time you left at, so I can't calculate in my mind. Okay.
I've got some new info on the case. Oh. Ah.
There we go. Kenyatta. Who's next? Tish. Let's get her to level 4. Ah, yes, I did like 15-ish minutes ago. Okay. I was feeling like it might have been a pretty long time since then, but since you left. But I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm curious if there will be another quest, or perhaps a special dialogue. Like, what are we getting at level 4 exactly?
Your smile's sweeter than a baby Ormu.
Sorry, cutie, I'm just so worked up today. I'm sure he's just busy. Okay, Killima's... Your relationship with Tish changed to Killima's cutest couple. That fits so well with Tish. That is perfect. But I did learn that Zeki's apprentice, a Grimalkin named Zoraya, cheated him out of his physical freedom. Maybe we could use that? I hope we can. I do hope so. Okay, so she's coming to my house. I can see that I have a visitor. Okay. Well, Wrath is close. As long as I don't forget about Gina, things should be fine.
Can we just pretend I said something poetic? I hope you don't realize I'm a mistake once you leave.
Gina time. Or should I make my way over to Nio first, because he's kind of in the way, on the way. He's not in the way. Wrong preposition.
You're everything I want. Ah. Tell me if you need
He would be sad a lot without me around. That is very cute. Okay, now it's Gina, and it's time to see if the chocolates do indeed count for the gift of giving or not. It is theoretically a weekly gift, so it should, I think.
Hecla says you distract me.
I normally prefer mushrooms over chocolate.
I'll have something
I
exciting for you
asked
next time.
my parents to get me chocolate because they went to the supermarket today, and I just remember that, and I can't wait to eat it. It's so in Romania we have chocolate shaped in the form of a tiny teddy bear, and it has milk, like condensed milk cream in it, and it's so good. It's from my childhood. It existed when I was a kid, and to me, even though it's very sweet, I normally am a dark chocolate type of person, but this one just tastes of childhood, you know. It's a nostalgic taste that I really like, and it's small, so it doesn't really matter if it's uber sweet because I can handle the smaller quantity. What do you guys prefer? Are you a dark chocolate person or are you a milk chocolate person? Or neither of them? You prefer certain flavors? Yeah, I would definitely consider myself a dark chocolate person. Even though sometimes I do like some milk chocolates, and in small quantities I'm perfectly fine with it, but overall, if you were to ask me even about cakes, I just prefer dark chocolate cakes, for example. Anything. To me, if you give me a milk chocolate product, I will like it, but I will tell you, if you want to improve it, make it dark chocolate, basically, type of thing. For me, personally. I just love the richness of dark chocolate. It has a very deep taste. Okay, Subira time.
I have something of
I think I've
interest
already
to share.
chat. Yeah, I did. I was correct. I called it. So if not you, Subira, who? I still need to talk to Hasian. I know. And just Hodari and Tamala, right? That's it. I think I'm correct about this. So let me go to Bahari instead. I hope that by the time I get there, they're not coming over here. And I do see that that counted, so that's great. Let me go Bahari. Then what I'm gonna do is go to these three, and then before the Maji market, because we have to wait for a little bit, I will look up weekly gifts from like what was it? Palia tracker? I think Hassian is probably at Hideaway. He hasn't left, so let's go there. Tamala at the end. She's the most annoying to get to, especially in the morning, because I have to go
My
all
mother
the way
won't
to her
stop
house.
talking about you. Huh?
So I can't tell.
I'll be waiting for you.
Interesting. Talk to Hassian to find out why, but that must mean that the chat did, in fact, count that we had. It's so weird because I got this quest after we had already talked to Hassian about liking her book. Okay. I guess because it was part of the previous quest as well. Oh, Hodari next. Is he here? No, he's... Oh, yes, he is. I almost missed him. He blended into the map for me. Okay, so... Hodari, Tamala, and yes, then we go for the weekly gifts and to Sifu. I'm pretty close to level 22 foraging.
Was wondering what you're up to. Yeah. Make sure you come back safe, darling.
Darlin. I love the way he says darlin. Okay, I guess I can TP from Pulsewater, probably to the outskirts. That should be the closest. What time is it? 8:44 a.m. Can we even catch the Maji Market? I don't know. Seems a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I don't think we will. I think 40 minutes in real life time isn't enough to pass an entire day. By the way, has anyone... I don't know why this popped into my mind now, by the way. I don't know if I'm the only person here making very random connections. Like... But I thought of Inzoi right now. I don't know why. Has anyone here been playing Inzoi? I've been pretty hooked since it came out. I have to admit. Where is it? Kilima Bahari, sorry, outskirts. And I haven't really had time to. Well, I did take a little bit more time off this week because of the medical stuff, so I did use it to kind of play Inzoi. Pretty hooked is a nice way of saying addicted. Do you remember how it was when Infinity Nikki came out? That was way worse. I would say that was addicted. Because Inzoi I can leave, so if I know that I have to do something, I can close the game and do that something. Infinity Nikki had me incredibly hooked when it came out. All I wanted to do was play Infinity Nikki. True, yeah, okay. Yeah, and I still love Infinity Nikki, but that sort of very intense obsession with it, let's say, went away. It's more of a healthy relationship to the game right now. But yeah, I have been pretty hooked with Inzoi as well. Been having fun with it. I think it's a very different flavor from The Sims. I don't think one replaces each other. There are obviously competitors in the genre, but I think especially people who have strong computers will play both, will continue to play both. Unfortunately, Inzoi doesn't seem to be working on like lower specs, but who knows, they might optimize the game further, hopefully, so that people can play on not, you know, without having the newest PCs. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the game. Okay, she's not in her room. Is she here? Yes.
I
feel a little
If they
faint.
don't, I'm sure some modders will. Oh, yes, I'm absolutely certain too that they will. Modding is amazing, by the way. I am so grateful to all those people putting in the work to fix stuff in games that should be fixed by developers, um, or just adding new stuff in that is just, an alternative to what we have. I am I appreciate that a lot because often they don't get anything for it, or if they do, it's donation based. So um, there are people that have put out mods that are as big as the original game. For example, Skyrim has a mod called Enderroll, which is virtually a standalone game, but it is based on the Skyrim engine. But it's a new game in and out of itself, and they made this super complex project without asking for anything. Um, it's free, basically. So that is just amazing. It never ceases to amaze me that people can really put so much passion into something um, without wanting compensation for it.
Your company
I feel
when
like that
I may
line
have
never
met my
gives
match
me,
in you.
never advances. I don't know if it's a bug, but that never advances the romance with her.
Let's make these chats a nightly occurrence.
In Do you know that in Skyrim there is a mod to have Thomas the Tank Engine in the game? Just ah, some mods are absolutely hilarious. Best mod ever. Totally needed in the game. Do you know what mod I had installed? Well, I had installed when whenever I played Skyrim, I would play it with hundreds of mods, but one of the mods that I had was there are spiders in the game. There are these giant spiders, and I'm afraid of spiders, so I turned all the spiders into bears. Because I was legitimately getting scared. But I was a teenager back then, so I don't know if I still feel the need to turn them into bears, but if I do, I have the option to, so I'm happy about it. Oops, I need to go around. I also miss modded Skyrim. I think one day I will, when I have the patience to set it up, I will, but I don't know if I'll get to play it on stream because I feel like I'm not good enough at modding Skyrim to make it like really stable. So I'll probably have crashes, errors, and that sort of, you know, doesn't go as well for the stream, I think. Okay, back to Kilima, right? Am I forgetting something? I don't think so. We have to go back and give all the gifts, talk to Sifu. Similar amount of legs. The spiders and what? Wait, bears? No, that doesn't fit. Wait, what did I say? Sifu first? Let's do Sifu first.
Good to see you again.
I found this.
Oh.
An old star chart? Oh, I remember this. Talon and Hassian used to go stargazing all the time. I never had much patience for it, but she used to pore all over this book with him, teaching him all the stars, how to spot them. I asked him once after everything happened if he wanted to watch the stars with me instead. He said no. What if we made him a new telescope? Huh? Coming from you, he might actually accept it. Of course, you'd need to bring me the right materials. I'll need some copper, a glass lens, and a bit of silver ore. Bring that and we'll be
Tell
in
Hasid I'm
business.
making childless statements.
Okay. Now, how about we go back to my housing plot to get everything Sifu wants and look up all the gifts that we can get. I still need to give 9 weekly ones. So let's see who the 9 lucky villagers are. The sky is so interesting, by the way. It's like partially covered by really dark clouds, but then in between the clouds it's really light. Very interesting. Okay, let me check out the Palia tracker. So let's see what gifts do the villagers want. paliatracker.com. I need to go to weekly ones. Okay, let's see them in order. Oh no. Let's see. Palia just crashed. Let's do send and close. Okay, let me reopen Palia because it's just crashed for some reason. I was talking about how crabs and spiders have a similar amount of legs, so rather than turning them into bears, you could have turned them into crabs. I see. Okay. I see, I see. Give me just 1 second. Unable to connect. Okay. Is it like... Is it like maintenance or something? What is going on? Is anyone else having problems? Actually, I'll remember. It's okay. I wanted to jot down something so I don't forget, but I will remember. So we have Tish here. I don't see her, which means I have to reset. Sorry, I have to reset the settings here of the plot. Security open. Oh. And when I come back in, I should be able to see Tish. But about your comment, sorry, I was a little bit distracted. That's why I didn't fully respond to it. But crabs are scary to me as well. Not the ones in Palia, okay? The ones in Palia are kind of... But IRL, they're really creepy. And I probably find them creepy because they have the same amount of legs. Like they're too similar, you know? So, I don't think that's a win for me. No. If I were to choose, I'm more scared of spiders than crabs, but they're both pretty high up there for the scare factor. Okay, so Tish still doesn't show up. Let me change them back. Sometimes that works. So just go to security, back to friends for permissions, and sometimes it works like that. Sometimes it still doesn't. Let's see if we make it work. Usually if I keep changing things a few times, eventually the NPC shows up, so I'll be persistent because I want to hear what she has to say. How's the light, by the way? Because the light outside, it's fairly okay, a bit dark. The light outside is getting very weird, so I think we have to compensate a little bit. See, love how the mic is in between my hair strands. There we go. Yeah, okay, a little bit better. Oh, Tish, you still don't want to show up. Let's read this. Dear Diana, I just wanted to let you know Hassian and I talked things out. We discussed how we both feel now that Taylor's gone. I haven't cried that much since I was in diapers, but it was the good kind of cry. And the best part was Hassian didn't turn away. Usually strong emotions scare him off, but he actually held my hand through it. That is... I swear, Hassian has the most growth, I feel like, out of all the characters in Palia. I like to think the whole thing helped him too. It was kind of like I was crying for the both of us. Anyway, this is probably too much information, but I wanted to let you know how much of an impact you've had on me and my little family. That is... It's such a sweet letter as well. Okay, let me change back the permissions again. Let's do open and fingers crossed that it solves it. In the meantime, let me go back to my list and see here. So weekly ones for Badru. Tomato plant seed. No, I'll look at the ones they like the most. So ramen or meaty stir fry. I can absolutely get him probably meaty stir fry. Calories would be cream of tomato soup. Chain would like blueberries or Dari cloves. Okay, I'm definitely giving Chain what he wants because it's there we go. There's Tish.
My heart's
Nice.
fluttering like a bluebird.
Hey, sweetie, I just stopped by to see how you're doing. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I'm never too busy for you. I'm glad to hear that because it feels like everyone else is. Reth is barely ever home, and when he is, he's in the kitchen working on some experimental new dish for the inn. Gel's been busy all week with custom orders for the Bahari Bowl. I know it feels that way, but they're both thinking of you and doing these things for you. I know you don't know that though, Tish, so... I mean, I know they both have their own lives to live, but it's not... it's hard not to feel a little lonely. I'll do play it cool. I don't want to spill the secret. Sorry to get all worked up. I'm sure everyone's time will free up soon. Oh, you know, there was actually one more thing. Reth wanted you to stop by and taste test something he's been working on at the inn. I don't know why he couldn't just have asked me, but he wanted to give you he wanted you to give it a try instead.
You always make me feel like a princess.
Okay, let me quickly get all the gifts that I have. So, blueberry for Chain. Perfect. He is very easy to please, I feel like. Next. Delilah wants apple or gold bar. We can do an apple for Delilah. Einar wants flow infused plank. We can do that too. Flow. Okay, let me look for plank because I know that brings it up. Okay, so that's for Einar. I don't think I can gift Einar. I've already gifted him the box of chocolate. Let's see, who is not? Cream of mushroom soup or celebration cake for Hecla. I might have a cake saved up. There we go. Let's give this to Hecla. Kenley. Do I have dumplings by any chance? If not, I can make some. So we have 3 out of 9 that we need. Najuma also wants blueberries. So 1 blueberry coming up for Najuma as well. And then we have silver ore for Sifu. Subira already... I don't think I can give Subira. I've gifted her. Or have I? Yes, I have. Tamala wants Dari clubs. Fine. Can you tell that I don't really like her? Tao wants grilled meat. I forgot that I don't have grilled meat on hand, but I can cook it. And Zeki could do with either of the 2 bars, silver or gold. I'll do a gold bar since I have more. Okay, so we are in need of 2 more gifts. Let's do, I think there was someone wanted a cream of mushroom, was it? Okay, let's gift Tao. Because he's very easy to please, I feel like, with the... Was it steak dinner? No, grilled meat. Okay, even easier. I can do grilled meat, but what was the soup? Or you know what, Ashura. Let's pick Ashura. He wants blueberry pie. Let's gift him, since he's my chef. Did that take... No. I still have the blueberries. That's good. Okay, I will be streaming for 10 more minutes. I will go like 10 minutes sooner because I realized that I have to timestamp and everything, and I'm also really hungry at this point. So I'll just hurry up with the gifts. Maybe I'm underestimating the time it will take me to take all the gifts though, so it could be longer in the end. There we go. Where do I just add the ingredients, right? Yes. Perfect. And the grilled meat from here. Grilled meat. Okay. Yeah, and I shouldn't forget that I do have to talk not only to Red, but also to Hasian. So, let's speed run this. I'm not much of a speedrunner. I can't play any game like fast. I'm not good at that. I'm pretty slow. So it's not yeah. I don't know if I can do this in 10 minutes, but let's try 8 minutes even. Let me try. I'll just do as much as I can. And maybe I can take an extra 5 minutes because time stamping shouldn't take me very long. Okay. Ret and Sifu first.
Almost make me want to stop.
So you finished the meal? I remember what you said about serving something fancy like a real bowl, and I did some digging. It turns out the main course at the Bahari Bowl is miniature eel pie. I wasn't sure if that was a small eel pie or a pie made of tiny eels. I went with the latter. What do you think? It's good, but it's good, but it could be better. That bad, huh? Well, I'll keep working on it then. Nothing's too good for my sister. Speaking of which, Jel said something about working on Tish's dress for the surprise party. Maybe you should check in with him next?
Thanks for putting up with me.
I will. Okay, now Sifu. Sifu's inside the tavern. So let...
My mother won't
Oh,
stop
Hasian's here
talking
too.
about this feeling comes over me.
Always good to see a friendly face.
I want to make a pin for Tish.
Woo.
A little birdie told me you two were getting close. I knew it was only a matter of time. This was what Chip was talking about, that we can make pins. So when I get it now, when we reach level 4 with them, we give them our pins. That's amazing. If you want to make a pin for Tish, you'll need some metal, something that represents her, and something that represents you. Tish is real good at what she does. A one-of-a-kind builder, if you ask me, with a one-of-a-kind heart. What do you think we should use to represent her? An enchanted plank. Ooh, nice choice. I can see how that would represent someone like her. That just leaves you. What do you like? Fishing, bug catching, hunting, foraging. Out of these, my favorite is hunting, I would say.
Woo.
You're a Palian after my own heart. I used an Elder Cernic antler in my pin. It was a huge hit. Just bring me a silver bar, an enchanted plank, and an Elder Cernic antler, and we're good to go.
See you later.
We will do this quest next time. Let me unpin it.
I truly look forward to these chats. May your path lead you back to
Here to cause some trouble? You
So
need any
basically,
help?
are we done with
Just
this quest
call.
then? Oh, I thought I had to talk to her again, but apparently not. Okay, chain, perfect. I need to give you your blueberry.
Maji appreciates your devotion.
Oh, it did use them. The recipe used them.
All things in balance.
Okay, well, that definitely set us behind, and I don't have time in 5 minutes to give it to everyone, but you know what? I'm just gonna give it to whomever is there close by, and that's it. Oh, I love how I even checked while I was cooking. Like, is this taking away my blueberries? But I think I checked only in the first part of the recipe while I was cooking. And I think I used it in like the last few steps or something. Okay, let's get my blueberries back. Blueberry. There we go. I have my apple, don't I? Yes. The apple for Delilah. I will still try my best. Maybe I can catch them. Because my only hope is that I can advance Einar afterwards. But this might be his friendship quest, not romance, so I don't know. Okay, back to Chain. Really quickly. And Hecla. Hecla's here. I can give Hecla her birthday cake.
Hello, friend.
There you go.
Thank you for stopping.
Delicious treat for your Gina, indeed. Okay, Chain is where? There. And Ashura is next to him too, which is perfect. Ashura wanted his blueberry pie.
Come now, let's catch up.
Sugar is one of his
Stay
weaknesses,
safe,
yeah. I can relate. How? I have a gift for you. He's very happy. Good. See,
I've been thinking
not
of
you,
what
Hasi, I'm
if
sorry.
anything should happen to you.
Always good to see a friendly face.
Tifu's silver ore. Zeki wanted the
An even
bar.
grander story for you next time.
I am unironically pleased to see ya.
Zeki wants... Oh, yeah, I kept it for him, I think.
I love our chats.
I rocked his socks with that one. Good.
The dragon smiles on us today.
Blueberry number 1.
Come by if you get any.
This is going by pretty fast, hey. I'm lucky that everyone is sort of in the same place. Except I have to go to Najuma and to Delilah.
You look like a
You made progress on the dress? I did, and then I threw it into the ocean. What? Why? I had a dream that the dress strangled me in my sleep. That's horrible. I assumed it was my subconscious telling me that I could do better. Pretty poetic subconscious you have, Jel. So I have started over. Alas, the nightmare continues. Last night I dreamed the dress came after me from beyond the depths. Maybe it's a sign you should fish it up. I hope you feel better soon. I appreciate your concern, but I fear there is a good chance I may never recover. I'm glad you came, as we have things to discuss that have nothing to do with the dress. Oh? Don't act so coy. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's about Tish's pin. You do know when someone gives you a pin, you are expected to give one back, don't you? I'm afraid of coming on too strong. Your concern is adorable, but trust me, there's no way that can happen with Tish. For her, the grander the gesture, the better. Well, I've already done that. Okay. Where is Delilah? She's on the farm. So yeah, these will be the last 2 things that I do. I'll catch Delilah and I will catch Najuma. Give them their weekly gifts. I think they're the last ones. They're not. I'm missing one. Oops. I keep up. It's weird. Who is the last gift? Oh yes, Tamala. Tamala with the Dari clubs. It's okay, I can run to her as well. And it's actually good because it's late evening, so Tamala is near the central Bahari waypoint? Travel?
I can always make room at the table for one more.
Why, thank you. Nice.
Oh, thank you for the visit, dearie.
You are most welcome, Delilah. Okay, the closest teleporter is... oh, right in front. Very handy, very handy. Okay, so... Bahari Central. I was actually surprisingly fast with this. I'm very surprised, and I'm so grateful to all the Palian NPCs for being, you know, gathered together. With just a few exceptions.
I may have met my match in you.
I forgot I can't give Tamala. Oh no.
Will be missed.
We keep facing obstacles in this endeavor. What can I say? I forgot that because she's a romantic interest, I've already given her her gift. Let's go to Pulsewater, run over to Najuma, and then who can I give? Who can I gift instead of her? You know what, I'm just gonna run over. I think there were a few more recipes that I can make. Someone had the meaty stir fry. Was it Kenley? Nice. Got my medals. Okay, so Najuma.
How's it hanging? Oh, that sounded dumb.
Blueberry.
You gonna come visit soon, right?
And can I go home? No. Nope, I cannot. I need to get the closest teleporter, which is probably from here. And the loading screen will actually give me an opportunity to look up who had the meaty stir fry as a gift. I can go home and cook it real fast. Who had it? Let's see. But Drew did. Okay. Then let's go cook him that. Okay, click home. Don't think there was anyone with an easier, like with a faster thing to get, who is not a romantic interest. Let's cook. Oh, I bumped into every single wall. Meaty stir fry. I don't have oil. Needs to be someone else then. What did Kenley want? Let's check him out. Pan-fried dumplings. I think I can do pan-fried dumplings, can't I? No, it also needs oil. I should have known from the word fried. Was there anyone else? Eshe always wants very... Actually, she wants proud horned Cernuk antlers, which I think I do have. I need to have them. I've done a lot of hunting. So proud horned. There we go. You know what? Ashe gets her gift. I know me and Ashe have our differences, almost as many differences as with Tamala, but um, she can get them this time. And she is pretty close by. That's also an advantage, so. So in the end, I'm not ending the stream sooner, I'm ending at the same time. Truth be told. Usually, because I'm not the best at planning my time, I do end it beyond 7. Like, later then. Ashley's on the balcony, isn't she? I think. There we go.
Humans and your culture of familiarity.
These will look lovely in my in your living room or sitting room? I don't know. Partner in protection.
Now I must go back to
see.
cleaning up after Kenley.
Partner in protection. And I can go talk to Einar. That's what I wanted. Because maybe that gives us a chance to progress, you know, with him romantically. Let's see. I have knowledge about what they like. I figured out what people like. Thank you for this information. I shall use it to spread much joy. Time with you has helped me balance my many onenesses. In addition, I found I have gotten much joy from it. Could it be time with you is a new oneness? But I digress. I apologize for not understanding the nature of your gifts earlier. You see, I am unfamiliar with Majiri gift-giving customs. But I spoke again with Hecla. She mentioned something about a pin to showcase the specialness of our friendship. Really? You're giving me your pin? Is that what you want? More than anything. Really? I must thank Hecla for telling me you did all this hoping to receive a custom-made adornment. Here is mine. Happy adorning. We got his pin. Yes. That is very satisfying. Okay. I can add it to my collection of pins. So we're just missing Tamala's, I think, or did we get her? Did we get her pin? Okay, let me check. Let me go home and check. I need to know. We got Tamala's. Okay. So whose are we missing? I love that I'm asking you. I know for a fact we're missing Subira's. Oh, I love you. I love you how you remember, because you remember things so much better than me. You are a lifesaver. Let me put the pin in so I don't accidentally sell it. I want to secure it in there. And then yeah, it's time to stop the stream for today, but we'll be back on Saturday with a longer stream than usual. Yes, there they are, my beautiful pins. Just Subira missing now. So yeah, today we made progress with both Subira and Einar. We have done Subira's level 3 friendship quest, and I'm hoping that soon we can unlock the romance with her. We're also getting level 4 with Tish. So we got the quest to build our own pin for her and give it to her. So that's exciting. So I think, what is my approximation? Maybe like 2 more streams and we're done with the Paleo romance? Let's see how it goes. 1 or 2, and it depends how much I get done in between the streams. So yeah, the only thing I want to say is for anyone who hasn't been here from the beginning of the stream, just note that this is it's Autism Awareness Day. It was yesterday. I can see that someone's visiting my plot. Very nice. Hello. Welcome, welcome to my plot. Um, so yeah, this is Autism Awareness Day. It was yesterday. So I just want to remind everyone once again that autism takes many shapes and forms. So never, always trust if a person tells you they're autistic more than what you think of, if like whether you think they are or not. I think it's good to just take it at face value, um, and respect that. And I talked a bit about this, a bit more about this in the beginning of my stream. If you're interested in that, it's like a 5-minute talk about this, maybe 10, I don't know how much. And I do have to close my plot off. I do feel very anxious when people I don't know visit. So yeah. I'll change it to friends. It is different if you're here on stream, by the way. I don't know why. Even if you're a lurk in my stream, feel free to visit. It's just s- complete strangers. That's I sort of feel anxious if they visit, if I don't know who they are at all. Um, okay. I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. So don't forget, next stream is going to be Saturday, and um, it's going to be probably an hour extra than what we usually do. So 4 hours. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful end of your week because we're getting close to the end. And that it goes your way, whichever way it might be that it goes your way. Um, yeah, hope to see you all soon. Bye bye. And take care, everyone. I like to write it in chat too, so I will do that.